I am ready. I'm ready, Freddy, Eddie.
Welcome back to Broke Till Friday. I'm Andres.
I'm holding back a yawn.
He's holding back a yawn.
We're here. We're chilling. We're dipping.
It's fucking late today. It's like 8 o'clock at night. We usually do this in the morning. So, like, we wake up and then we do it. And then we have the whole rest of the day. You know?
Yeah, we're just chilling. Now, oh, fuck, dude. This is after a full day's worth of work. Like,
same. Our brains are fucking smooth as fuck right now.
They're smoother than a freeway driver wheel car.
Yeah, exactly. They're smoother than a guy who can't think of a tire of a fucking freeway wheel car.
Freeway
car wheel. Freeway tire.
Just do a cartwheel on the freeway. You'll be fine. It's fine.
Yes, Cerritos Auto Square.
Bum ba bum bum bum.
So, yeah.
Because of that one meme, you know, the one where like the girl sands down her
vagina.
Yes, that too. But no, the tire of the car.
Oh yeah, she's like,
this is gonna run so smooth.
Yeah,
it's gonna run you straight into Jesus' arm.
I saw that. Okay, I remember. So for context, of people who don't know, it's a girl using sandpaper on her tires to make them smooth.
And you're not supposed to do that unless you want your brain smooth as well.
Because tires have tread for a reason. I used to sell tires. Good times. Mm-hmm. Tires have treads for a reason because the tread is like the grip. So, you know, when the glizzy is gripping...
like a cock ring, the grip in it?
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, so this dumb bitch was saying like, oh, my tires have these weird lines, so I sanded them down. That's what she said. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Oh no, it's a guy.
Oh, it's a guy.
I feel like that was a meme.
Smoother than a baby's bottom.
He's like, yeah. So I tried these weird lines, so I sent them down. Yeah, they're gonna be going so straight to Jesus' arms.
Me, I'm Jesus.
Yeah, I can't find the fucking
straight into TikTok. My arms.
Oh well.
Anyways. So in better news,
I don't
know. That was the intro. That was the intro.
I know, right? We're doing this for 5 minutes. We're already fucking up.
Fuck, dude.
So how was your New Year's? What'd you do?
What'd I do? I did.
What'd you do?
I was gonna say your mom.
Man, you got me there.
Got you there.
I got flashbacks when I was 13, and last week when I was with your mom. See?
Perfect. Come back.
Okay. Yeah. New Year's.
So that's how I know you're lightning fast. Anyways.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Oh, wait, we're already claimed.
Shit, we're already.
I know.
We're claimed by Time Warner.
Straight up. He sold all his stuff or what?
Yeah. No. Ray William Johnson is doing that shit again. Your Favorite Martian. It's different now. It's
hilarious.
A little bit different, but he restarted it.
Ray William Johnson. Let's see what catastrophes. Because I remember he went to TikTok because he could do like the 1 minute bursts of stuff.
And that's what he was doing on Facebook.
Oh, that's what he's doing. Yeah, more internet drama. Okay. Let's see. So
his oldest video is still like one of his popular ones.
13 years ago, Don't Call Me Fat with 25 million views. Yeah. Nowadays, 630. I mean, that's not crazy bad.
I was like, why is he wearing a red hat? I was like, wait
a second. I know. This cop got suspended for this.
Oh, yeah, that cop was views. Like, she was like TikTok's punching bag for like a whole month and a half.
He hasn't posted anything in 2 months. He posted more internet drama, which got less, 635,000 views.
Not bad, but not compared to...
Yeah, because he was getting consistently like a million, and then official audio. No one's listened to stuff from 1 year ago.
Yeah.
The Upside Down Ugly 8, Baby Yoda 9, Brain Stew 10. Let's do drug. Oh, sorry. I'm assuming this is the order in which they came out. That's why.
Yeah.
Pixar Mom.
Hey, hold up. So, okay, so I do have like a thought about this, a question about this. So, a lot of content now are either are essentially kind of, especially like on TikTok, there's still a lot of other content, but a big portion of it is like essentially just like Ray William Johnson's old shtick on YouTube, 5-minute videos where you put a clip of a punching bag and then you just laugh at them, give or take.
Yeah.
And a lot of the content we watch now is either that exact same thing in shorter form, so each one single segment, or that
in much longer
longer, like an hour and a half, 2 hour content essentially.
Yeah.
Do you think that like him being like one of the literally original people on YouTube contributed to the fact that like
Pioneer.
yeah, literally setting the example of what content is in a brighter audience, even if he never really reached like the numbers that some of these other people have reached. He got,
Nowadays,
like what?
yeah.
Like back when he was big, like 5 million was like, oh my fucking god, dude.
I
like,
mean, yeah, because 13 years ago,
unadulterated success.
13 years ago, 25 million views is nuts. But again, 25 million views in 2010, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, it's easier to get that because there's so many more people.
Yeah.
But there's also so many more different creators. Back then, there was like 4 creators. You know, you had Higa, you had this Ray William Johnson, you had like some parodies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there was like a handful. I mean, I guess PewDiePie back then too, right?
Yeah.
But you had like Epic Mealtime.
Epic Mealtime.
He's fallen off, and it's like there's so many people nowadays that I've never even heard of, and they're like, oh, I have 5 million views, and I'm like, who is this person? Like, you don't know, like fucking Mark Twain. Yeah, like Mark Twain has a YouTube channel. He's got 50 million subscribers. You don't know that, and it's like okay,
yeah, like
sure.
Like CoffeeZilla has like 1 point something million or something or other, and most people don't know who the fuck he is, and he's like one of the premier like online journalists on YouTube. Like he does essentially like Ray William Johnson's shtick, but with companies and like scams and shit.
I just realized Mr. Beast passed PewDiePie, but it's probably because I haven't been following the whole PewDiePie counting thing in like 2 or 3 years.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Because they were counting how many subs. Because he was the most subbed person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because all these other ones are like brands, and they're like they don't count like T-Series. Everyone is automatically if you make an account in YouTube in India, you're automatically subscribed to T-Series. So like by default, of course, they're gonna be you know the most sub to. But yeah, it's literally T-Series, Cocomelon Education, Sony Entertainment Television India, Mr. Beast now, and then PewDiePie at number 5.
Yeah, anything that's brand automatically doesn't count.
Okay, like who is this? Like Nastia? Who the fuck? She was born in 2014. Like Nastia is a Russian American YouTuber. She has 103 million subscribers, and I don't know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck this is? Oh. She and her parents host several YouTube channels producing original child-oriented stories and role plays. I feel like it's probably some of the Elsa garbage stuff.
I think I will take this moment.
Channel like Nastia, 100 million subscribers with 82 billion views in 2016. She was 2 years old.
Hold up. I gotta take
child exploitation.
I was gonna say, hold on, don't kill my joke. I was gonna say, child labor, completely bad, unless gives you more than $1 million.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exploiting your child for the fucking views. What could you even put? What could you even, as a 2-year-old musical artist, listed as a musical artist, cringe. I'm sorry, but I know this is a child, but it's so cringe what they're doing to her, because this is 100% not her own choice. And like, of course, comments are turned off because it's YouTube Kids, right?
Yeah.
But let me see. What is the oldest fucking video?
Look, here's the thing. I don't think, like you said, she doesn't have a choice. I don't think she's cringe.
She's getting.
I think her parents are cringe.
Yes,
her parents are very cringe. But also, I mean, she's gonna be like a millionaire or like an unbelievably wealthy person when she's
9 billion. I will bet you $7 trillion that her parents were already rich before all of this.
Ooh. I can't afford that, but let's do it. Let's find out.
All right, I'll bet you a $1.50. I'll bet you $3.50 that they were already rich before this. Honestly, because you can there's so many of these views that make so many of these videos. Holy shit. 306 million views 3 years ago. So it makes sense because it's like kids stuff, right?
Yeah.
So 3 years ago, I mean 2020 at this
Elsa
point.
Gate stuff when a lot of kids were just on normal YouTube.
Yeah, I mean,
But it seems like
it's
the channel
all-
has grown since more.
no. So I mean, that's the thing. When they first started their
2016.
oh fuck, I don't even know when did it start. It doesn't say when it starts.
No.
So yeah, it doesn't say when it starts, but since she was born in 2014, I'm gonna assume it started in 2016 because that's when they reached 100 million.
Yeah,
That's when they reached 100 million subscribers, and then no, sorry, they didn't reach 100 million. They reached what's the silver one for?
100,000.
Is it? The silver play is
100,000.
graphite. Stupid. Yeah. 100,000.
99.
So they reached 100,000 subscribers in the first year, right? When she was 2 years old. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I the videos were in Russian before, but it's just kind of like the vlog of the daily life. I don't know. Yeah, like she's just a normal kid. She's a little 2-year-old walking around in
like a forest and shit.
Yeah, I mean, is this not rich people antics in a poor country? Also, why does this man have a gun? What is he aiming at?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope he's not aiming at the fucking tigers, bro.
I bet he is. I bet he is.
No, he's shooting targets. Okay, he's shooting targets.
Why are
Okay.
they beneath the targets? Why have the gun in that direction?
Yeah,
if you miss and you ricochet, you're gonna kill one of the tigers.
You know how?
This
okay.
is rich people shit.
Yes, this is rich people shit.
This is rich people shit.
Well, the reason I say this is because they're feeding a baby lion. You know how illegal that shit is in like 99% of first world countries? But of course, they're like in Indonesia or something.
Yeah, they're
in the
like
fucking
they're like
nowhere.
white people in Indonesia. I don't know.
So of course, rich people shit from the very beginning.
Yeah,
not
rich people
not
shit.
surprised, right?
Yeah.
And if we
Hooligan
look,
antics.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, they bought her toys, and then she's like, oh, hello, it's Christmas and whatever. I don't know what. Oh, this is rich people shit. There's just a huge thing of balloons that they paid for, most likely. They got the bootleg fucking Looney Tunes. Look at this. This is nuts. And then toys. Wow, she got 159 million views on just her driving around a toy track. And then toys, and then going out, and then Masha Bear, a fucking... Oh my god, do you think they paid some random actors to dress up as these cartoon characters for their own set, or do you think this is an actual place that they visited? It's fucking bootleg Disneyland?
I think
something
so.
Landia? What is
Leolandia.
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 One letter away
Leoland,
from
yeah.
Legoland. I don't know. Leolandia.
That's Lionland. No, I feel like that would be it. That's
It's
probably where they're petting the lion.
Russian bootleg place. No, because look, and they're on camels. Yeah,
They
this
have
is
camels in Russia.
This is literally
Why
just.
didn't they use those in the war?
God.
They would have been better than their tanks.
Yeah, this is literally just a rich family, and then they just got richer. I mean, there's
Yeah.
nothing else. There's not much else to it, because then they started changing their stuff into Spanish when I'm assuming their stuff was a hit, right?
Yeah.
Because 170 million views on a Russian thing, like, okay, she blew up in Russia, and then vlog her in the super amusement park for children, funny kids video for children.
Mm-hmm.
So they already knew at that point 5 years ago. That was fucking 2018. So they are. I mean, yeah. Again, it's just a rich family getting richer.
Yeah, it's rich.
Not a surprise at all. And then they start going into the YouTube algorithm exploits of like, oh, fun play at the theme park of Peppa Toy. Like pretend play with magic toy, pretend play at the amusement park, pretend play with magic mirror. And it again, these are videos tailored to children, and these people have 103 million subscribers, and I've never heard of them until today. Exactly what I was talking about.
I've never heard of this channel. I'm third largest channel on YouTube.
I think it was fucking
Seventh.
Yeah, so third largest person. So I'm only clicking on the people because like WWE, no one cares, whatever.
No, yeah.
Vlad and Nikki. Russian American born
Russian.
brothers. So let's see who Vlad and Nikki are, because I have never heard of them.
Second search result.
Vlad and Nikki. It's all children. It's all children all the way from the top down. Mr. Beast videos make sense because they're so outlandish and ridiculous, but he also plays the whole family friendly thing. So of course kids are going to click on them.
Yeah.
But this is just, play hide and seek and other funny stories for kids. You see, you say it's for kids, and then they go on YouTube for kids, and then people just fucking leave these things on repeat. And God, why does
I
this
wonder
kid
how
have like
many-
hydrocephaly?
I wonder how many of these views are like individual views.
That's the other thing I was gonna say, because you bring up an excellent point. Most likely, kids that are just vegging out just click repeat, or they're going through the same like playlist. Like, you know how sometimes they'll autoplay a playlist, and you're just a little kid, or you have the terrible parents who just hand their kids the fucking
YouTube
tablet.
babies.
Yeah, YouTube babies, and they hand them tablets and phones and stuff.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Like, and then they'll just lock. I think you can lock the settings on kid YouTube, so you can lock it and leave the video playing so that the kid can't mess with it, so that he can't exit out and stuff.
But that's what I was gonna say, because with kid YouTube, it's I mean, it's its own app now. You know, and so I'm assuming. Well, it's
that's what I'm guessing. Like the YouTube app itself, or the
YouTube Kids
or whatever, allows
recommends
you to lock
these.
it. Well, yes, that too. But like if the kid presses pause or accidentally presses the home button, so I'm sure like they have a way for the parents to just lock the screen.
Yeah.
And the kid can't open it.
Well, that's the other thing too. They're tablet babies for a reason, right? Because they get like one of those cheap tablets from add a line and you get free tablets for it, right? So. They get free tablets.
Give them to the baby. And
give them to the baby. Yeah, because it doesn't have anything else installed on it.
Yeah.
You know? So.
And just permanently.
Also, this is another rich family that 100% this. They're playing with colored blocks, right? I don't know why this one blew up. 79 million views 4 years ago, right? But then they start, same thing. Amusement parks. They're buying the huge toys and stuff. Like, dude, those cars. They're saying. They play with toy cars. The toy cars there are like $500-600. Like on the low end, you're looking at maybe like $200 or $300 per the little drivable cars as a kid. Like that. They're pretty expensive, especially for the ones they have are not low end ones because they look like a little Lamborghini, a little Bugatti. Like these are top G's right here. You know?
Yeah, top G's.
But yeah, this very much seems just again another rich family,
Hold
and then
on.
they're doing the clickbait garbage.
This make me think the amount of views these people get, and like from how such a young age their parents are like, filming them, putting them on the internet. I think this in like maybe 10 years or 15 years from now, we're gonna see like essentially. Isn't this basically just like what's that one movie with dude who plays the mask with Jim Carrey?
Oh wait, which movie?
Just
describe the plot.
Okay,
describe
I'll
the
describe
plot.
the plot because
There
it's
we
a
go.
great fucking movie, and I know everyone's seen it. I know you've
right.
seen it. It's like guy born, he gets put into a TV
Truman Show.
Truman Show. Yes.
Immediately,
there we go.
yeah.
Immediately, TV show. Like this is the closest thing we're gonna have to a Truman Show.
No, because. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, because there's basically a bunch of different Truman shows because it's just people filming their whole fucking lives, and again.
And like the kids are kind of sort of unaware of it. They're gonna be unaware of it until they're like 13 or something.
I mean, no. There's like 6 and 7-year-olds already that I remember. I think it was this year or last. Oh well, it was in 2021 or 2022. But one of the girls was like, "Oh, you got to cry for the camera," and they're like, "Why? Just cry for the camera. Come on, cry!" And she was like yelling at the kid, and then she accidentally uploaded that somehow, and then she took it down a little while later, but it was too late.
Too late.
You put it on the internet.
The
Forever,
internet has
right?
it.
And so she was like, cry, and then later on in the actual edited video, you see like the kids crying and stuff because like she broke something or some dumb shit basically. But it's turning into that now where they're like I don't want to do this anymore, But
they're falsifying their lives, even if not like exactly like the Truman Show. This is the closest to a Truman Show that we're gonna have.
Agree.
Like, I don't know. So like. Everyone watches the Truman Show and it's like, yeah, the producers and the people doing that are the bad guys. But then suddenly make it the parents and like no one cares.
Also, you want to know the dumbest fucking thing I've seen so far? So, rank 15 of all time, right?
And it's an actual person, not a brand.
72.9 million subscribers, right? Korean music from South Korea, right? It's called Bangan TV, and it says it's not a brand channel. You know what Bangan TV is?
Is that
BTS? How is that not a brand channel? Fuck
that's
you,
a fucking
Wikipedia.
brand.
I want to edit this right now.
Like what? That's wrong.
Brand channel.
How
do I edit? Oh,
they
it's
paid
locked.
Wikipedia off. Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Now we know why Wikipedia
Fuck
wouldn't
you.
sell to Elon.
BTS. Fuck you and your dumbass stance,
we're gonna
BTS.
fucking kick you.
Nah, yeah. It's obviously it's a joke, right? But how do I
We're
edit
dead
this?
already.
You are
The bomb has
already
been
dead.
set.
Wait, no, you're not supposed to say that. Okay, how do I edit this? I'm trying to actually see. Oh, I think you have to log in to edit. Learn to edit. I don't want to learn to edit links.
You have to have an account. I've edited on Wikipedia before. I'm an avid Wikipedia editor, if you didn't know. I'm not even joking.
Do I already have an account? I do not already have an account.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. BTS is obviously a brand. Stupid ass. I'll correct this later. One of these days. Yeah. It literally says, "Oh, Bangan TV is not a brand channel." Fuck
It's definitely a
you,
brand.
dude. Perfect is not a brand channel. Okay, that's
Perfect?
stupid as fuck.
Perfect is a brand, no?
Yes, it's an American sports and
Am I
comedy
retarded?
group. Consists of Tyler, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Well, okay, I guess because it's not a brand per se.
What do you mean?
In the sense that T-Series is a corporation. In the sense that Mr. Beast is technically not a corporation because he came up, his own way. But Bangan TV did not come up their own way. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, okay, I'll give him that. It's not technically a brand channel because it was his own page. He blew up because he was going.
It would if it was Justin Bieber's music label, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, like Vivo or
yeah.
Movie clips, okay, yeah. Marshmallow, okay, yeah, okay. Independent music, whatever, right?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Independent music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's, that's his own
his
page.
thing. Yeah.
Eminem.
No, yeah, Eminem. As long as it's not the label, Eminem.
I guess. Okay.
It can't just be
Ed
too
Sheeran,
big
Ariana
because-
Grande, Taylor Swift, blah, 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 Billie Eilish. Juega Germán, Chilean YouTuber, 46.9 million views. No idea who you are.
Yeah.
Badaboon, Mexican audiovisual. I don't know. Fernan Flu, Salvadorian. No idea who the fuck this is. 45 million. Bad Bunny, Felipe Neto.
Yeah,
no fucking clue. Brazilian.
Brightside?
I don't know what this is. Yeah, I mean that's
that's a brand.
A brand, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a Brazilian
Winter
comedian.
Nunes. I don't know who half these people are.
Yeah,
Maybe
straight
more.
up. I recognize outside of the brands, I recognize Mr. Beast, PewDiePie.
Yeah, I recognize those two. Justin Bieber.
No, that's what I'm saying. Outside of like I'll count them as because everyone, not everyone, but they're mainstream music, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, outside of that's the only two I recognize. The people that are not mainstream music, Mr. Beast and PewDiePie. That's basically it. That's basically it. If you count people that are not mainstream music artists, I guess Dude Perfect because I've heard of them, but
I guess, but I mean, again, they don't really count.
Yeah, I wonder how many individuals there actually are though that are in the top outside of all this 50 most subscribed channels. Let's see. Smosh was number 1. They held it for 18 days in 2006.
That's pretty
and then
cool though.
Judson Lappley, no idea who this is. Sorry. Brookers, Brooke Allison, no idea.
No idea.
Geriatric 1927, I don't know. Lonely Girl 15, science fiction thriller, okay. Smosh again.
2. Oh, that's nice.
So no, they did it twice. That's why. Oh, they did it a third time. So they did it for 517 days, and then Fred, good times. Fred Fagelhorn, he died?
Was the character in the video series played by the then teenager Lucas Shark?
Creekshank.
Crookshank. Oh, why does he look like? What's that other YouTuber that was popular when he was? Who's still kind of popular now, but like pissed on a dog. No.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson had sex with a cat or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is all libel.
Drama.
Whatever. PewDiePie won in 2013, and he was there for like 5 years. And 6 years, because literally until 2019, T-Series beat him for 5 days. But that's because, again, T-Series is a fucking default in YouTube India. Then PewDiePie won for 13 days, and now T-Series has held it as of January 7th, 2023. January 7th, today's the 6th. Happy Insurrection Day. Woo! I love that, watching that video of that traitor Ashley Babbitt get fucking shot to death.
Perfect.
It is
Do it again.
Amazing. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. But
Where's the click remote?
It's funny seeing people try to defend that when they're like, "Oh, she was a veteran," and it's like, so you're saying she understands the law? Veteran D's nuts. Like you understand then as a veteran, when a cop is pointing a gun at you and says, "Don't come any closer," 3 full times, do you come closer to them when they're pointing a gun at you?
Hey, hold on. It's fine. Don't worry. They're mentally ill. Don't worry.
You're right. Dick, just chill. Just relax.
Chill, relax.
Just smoke a little bit of weed. It's fine. We're in California anyway.
Exactly.
Who
Don't worry about
cares,
it. They're mentally
bro?
ill. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, it's funny seeing people go like, say her name, Ashley Babbitt. And it's like, well, first of all, no, she was a traitor.
I honestly don't think I can pronounce her name right now.
Huh?
No.
Why? It's just Ashley,
Ashley
Babbitt.
Babby.
And Edward's
Babbitt.
last fried cells. See, I can't either. I said fried cells.
Fried cells.
Edward's last brain cells just fried. But yeah, speaking about
Fried cells would be good right now. So at least as long as they're chicken though.
speaking about January 6th,
Anyways, yes.
Hassan, right?
Hassan.
And speaking about Hassan,
speaking of
Logan
Hassan.
Paul. Tell me about the Logan Paul and Hassan.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot
And
who
everything.
Hassan was for a bit, but no, it's not a Hassan drama, not this time, sadly. Oh man, he's hot. Anyways,
Tell me.
CoffeeZilla, that's who it is.
CoffeeZilla.
CoffeeZilla.
As we all know, Mozilla Firefox merged with coffee, the brand.
Exactly.
The brand of coffee, all coffee.
All coffee, everywhere, all the time,
Exactly.
since the 1964. Actually, wait, when did Isaac Newton do his thing?
I think it was a little before 1964, to be honest.
Damn, I'm just a couple years off.
I think people were like fucking floating around till it was like gravity, and then everyone landed.
God damn it, Isaac Newton! I was just about to get that up.
Honestly, fucking bitch. And then
so let me bring it up. Let me bring it up really quick.
yeah, so apparently there is some beef between Logan Paul and CoffeeZilla.
Yes, because specifically, so I don't know if you know this, but Logan Paul has run 2 scam cryptocurrencies.
Yes, Dink Doink.
And CryptoZoo.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the name of the other shit coin that he made, but
It's a shit coin, but it was
Rug
supposed
pull.
to be different. It was supposed to be different.
Oh, a different
It's
type
always
of
different.
shit.
It's always different,
this
right?
is a different type of shit coin. It's not an actual shit coin. Okay,
It's never a Ponzi scheme. It's never a pyramid scheme.
It's
It's
different.
always something different.
It's always something
different.
innovative.
Is that a pyramid scheme?
Different.
No, something's different. This is different.
Yeah.
This is a different person, different shit ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, but so basically it was supposed to be different, and it incorporated like the way you get the shit coin is by playing a game, and you play that game, and it's basically Pokemon with a bunch of JPEG images fused together on Photoshop by a 5-year-old, and.
This is the most basic garbage they could come up with.
Not even because well, yes, but not even because the images aren't even original. They're taken straight out of the Adobe Photoshop like stock photos.
Amazing
Look,
grace. How sweet the sound to put all your money in cryptocurrency. Wow. What is it called?
Look, CryptoZoo.
CryptoZoo. What the fuck? Oh, his latest NFT project reignites community anger. Yeah. I love it. I fucking love it. Just stock images and call them NFTs, and you edit like one thing on them. Basically, it's looking like what happens when you give a 5-year-old Photoshop, said CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, like because this one he originally made it, and he made a really short one. Logan Paul didn't pay any mind to it. Just another hater, especially because Logan Paul has like 3.5 billion subscribers and views on YouTube. Like he doesn't care, right? But then now CoffeeZilla's a little bit bigger. We've gone completely through the pandemic. We've gone through multiple other instances, more other big hitting reporting. I think he was like on top of like the FTB thing, like before it ever like really came crashing down. Yeah, the FTX shit.
Yeah.
Like he was on top of that. There's a bunch of stuff he's been doing. I don't agree with a lot of what he says. You know, there's a lot of things different. But this one for Logan Paul was basically you hatch these, like you get eggs, right? And you hatch them into this, like Pokemon, basically. Like the worst part of Pokemon to ever exist, the breeding part. Like, and then you hatch it, you get this NFT of a fucking elephant with like a fucking dolphin head attached to it in 5 seconds on Photoshop. And then that, as long as you hold it, it's worth a certain amount of that shit coin. And then that shit coin
gains value,
supposedly.
Yeah.
And you generate them more by doing this. Obviously, complete bullshit. In CoffeeZilla's video, he pointed out how he got text messages sent between Logan Paul and the other people that were running it about how
the rug pull was going to happen.
Not just about how the rug pull, but about basically market manipulation. Logan Paul is essentially saying, okay, remember, right after inception, don't tell anyone that we've launched it already. Buy up a bunch, and then when and then launch it, and then so at that. And then he got mad. Logan got mad because supposedly, I think he's called Crypto King or something like that. Is like fuck, what was he doing? Like he like held more coin that Logan Paul didn't know about, and like there was all these like backstabbings and shit. Big surprise, right? A bunch of scammers backstab each other for more money.
Who'd have thought? When you're that deep into chasing the bag, screwing over the people you work with is just another step
Exactly.
to becoming Bernie Madoff.
Like, and
Bernie 2024. Then
let's do it. The finance minister, Bernie
Yeah.
Madoff.
yes, please.
Let's do it.
Hell
And CoffeeZilla did like this 3-part expose on it. With it got like I think like 1 million views or more, like way millions of views, millions of views, and how do you call it? And so Logan Paul recently came back, and he went back to the project. He posted on the Discord recently. It was just like, hey, we're back. We're gonna make it better. And like everyone there's like, what the fuck? I lost like $78,000.
Yeah.
Like, oh, just a casual IRL person's life savings.
Yeah, it's like I bet
what?
my life savings, guys. Come on, what is this about?
Why did my second I put my house in refinance? What are you gonna
I got a second mortgage on my third house, man. I'm gonna lose that.
reverse
Yeah.
reverse mortgage? I got a reverse mortgage on my house
Exactly.
to finance this shit coin. Like, what's gonna happen with it? Like, blah 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 blah. And as part of like coming back or whatever, he did a response to Coffee Video's accusations, because now CoffeeZilla is pretty big, like 1 million or something. So he can't just ignore it anymore.
Yeah.
But basically, he was just like basically put on like a shitty version of CoffeeZilla's like suit and and like had like a half green screen background. I don't know if he took down the video yet.
I think they said that he did, but yeah. So continue.
Yeah. And he was basically saying, CoffeeZilla, I loved some of your work in the past. I bet you he didn't fucking know who he was.
Nope.
How do you call it? And before, you used to have a good track record, being an investigative journalist, but now you're going off of being a journalist and twisting the facts to suit your own needs, because you're going for the clicks. He's basically saying that he's like clout farming him, essentially. When he ran, Logan Paul ran a shitcoin. Like, you don't get to say that when you run a fucking shitcoin. And CoffeeZilla basically exposed them and all the behind the scenes stuff. And he was basically saying like that, and he was like, so while I've loved some of your work in the past, I'm gonna sue you now.
For what?
It was like an entire like drama response video.
For
like,
what?
Just basically shit. And then yeah, there we go.
Logan Paul is suing CoffeeZilla over CryptoZoo investigation. Paul has called CoffeeZilla a lopsided journalist with an agenda.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, popular investigative YouTuber CoffeeZilla published the final episode of a report into Logan Paul's controversial NFT game CryptoZoo. He claimed the entire project was a scam and that several users have lost millions of dollars even though the game hasn't been released.
Well, she gets $2 million.
Paul hit back shortly after the video went live, claiming the allegations were simply not true and that bad actors would be explained, and held fully accountable. He released a video on his YouTube channel in an attempt to debunk some of the accusations, also claiming that he's going to sue CoffeeZilla over his report. Paul starts off by accusing CoffeeZilla of lacking journalistic integrity for not mentioning that the developer who said to be holding the game's source code ransom had previous criminal convictions, 2 for robbery and 1 for obstructing the legal process. He also explains the developer allegedly lied about having 30 engineers working on CryptoZoo, and he only had 3. If you're asking yourself why someone would hire a developer with multiple felonies, Paul claims the decision to hire him was made by someone on the team called Eddie, who Paul recently discovered is an infamous con artist who's scammed several people in the past. He doesn't explain why he worked with that guy despite his reputation.
It's probably because of his reputation, let's be honest.
Because he's like, I need a con man to help con. And it's like, the con man con me, He also claims that before publishing his videos, CoffeeZilla only reached out personally once on Christmas Eve, the day after the first episode of his report went live. He admits CoffeeZilla reached out to his manager twice, although criticizes the creator for not contacting him earlier.
Oh my god, like, what the fuck? Like, your manager... No,
Logan Paul responded, 0 apologies, 0 addressing victims, 0 accountability. I will reply in full when I organize my thoughts, but for now, Logan accuses me of not reaching out to him directly until December 24th, but doesn't mention I reached out over a year prior Breyer on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shows a screenshot, October 1st, 2021. I've been trying to get people from the Crypto Zoo team to get comments that the devs haven't been paid. I have 2 really good sources saying they haven't been paid, and this is over a fucking year ago. He spends the rest of the video describing how it feels bad to be targeted by CoffeeZilla after years of personal reform. The man who posted a dead body on YouTube in the suicide forest, who has scammed people with Dink Doink before, and is generally a humongous piece of shit.
Yeah.
And now this.
And you know what's kind of funny about the suicide forest thing? He, aside from Dink Doink, Logan Paul has been pretty successful at like cleaning up his image. Like, he still has that, but it's not as big of a deal anymore. For a while, it did seem like he kind of changed, quote unquote. He was still doing like the shit he always does.
Not giving a fuck and having parties during COVID on top of that?
Yeah, exactly. But like, generally speaking, like, there was no big news of Logan unless, again, you follow Coffee's Looks, Dink Doink and that stuff. And then I think before that he was like doing like gambling things, like with like gambling for kids or whatever, like loot box type thing. But aside from that, I feel like until Dink Doink, his image has been pretty good.
Nah, I don't know, because I mean, like, the COVID stuff was still there, and like if you Google Logan Paul controversies, like, you're gonna find.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not like he hasn't done a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
but
and the whole
like,
fight being rigged and whatnot.
Was that the thing? That the fight was rigged?
All right, so
with Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yeah, I mean, they both got a bunch of money, so Logan Paul had racist
so it wasn't
tweets.
Really rigged as long as they got a bunch of money.
Basically. So he got, September 2017, a bunch of racist tweets. The Suicide Forest in 2017. Tasering dead rats in 2018. What the fuck?
What?
Mistreating a plus-size model. Because, in a music video, Paul physically rode them like a human bicycle. And they said they had not been informed about what the shoot would entail before arriving, saying he'll go gay for a month in 2019. Unintentionally knocking someone out. He hired a professional slapper, and then he slaps him so hard he blacks out, and he decided not to attend the competition for his own safety. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Giving an unhinged interview. He on Fox News, he deviated significantly from the topic at hand, cross-platform social media stardom, and went on tangents about having pink eye and being the quickest man alive.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fire. Only because it's Fox News. That's pretty cool.
Lassoing women on the street and forcing them to kiss each guy. There was a video.
Okay, that's not.
And then suspected rigging of the boxing match. Yeah. So I mean,
did it come out in a tie?
It was, remember?
It was? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, stop trying to discredit what happened. They're saying, the fight was rigged.
But no way.
How is it possible that they're like, yes, this professional boxer who's been boxing for most of his life versus a YouTuber boxer. Who's... No,
he was an amateur boxer at that point. He'd been in other fights.
I mean...
Especially with KSI.
It's still another YouTuber.
Yeah.
Another YouTuber. True. I mean, again, this is a guy who probably spent like maybe a year doing training before the fight versus a guy who's doing it his whole fucking life, basically,
No, he's been doing training for more than a year.
And then the whole fucking fake Pokemon cards and all that bullshit. No, fake Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
as in like, he bought Pokemon cards and then like they were fake, and he was accusing the guy of them being fake, and the guy's like, no, he faked them for a YouTube video.
Oh wait, no, Dink Dunk is that shit with like dick butt type.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, South Park. Right. Terrible South Park ripoff.
Terrible South Park ripoff. All right,
absolute dog shit. So let me see. It was just a YouTube beginnings because he attended college, and because of Vine, he dropped out in 2014 to become a full-time social media entertainer before moving into an apartment complex with other Vine stars. He had 3.1 million followers on various social media platforms in 2014. And, that's not even a lot. By April of 2014, he attained 105,000 Twitter followers, 361,000 Instagram followers, 31,000 likes on his Facebook page, and about 150,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. Like this man is not making money off of it. He's just a rich kid who was most likely having his rent paid by dad, and his dad's also a piece of shit because his dad was kissing girls that were like younger than his son.
Oh,
So
fuck.
like it was
That's bad.
really bad.
Yeah, that's
And
bad.
he lived in a trailer behind their house so that he could get lucky with the YouTube stars that came, with the women that came through. So again, besides the whole basically fucking borderline pedophilia stuff that's going on there, he appeared on an episode of Law and Order
That's
Special
gross.
Victims Unit. He appeared on the Fox TV series Weird Loners. No, canceled, of course,
Canceled. Mhm.
after 6 episodes.
I mean, it had Logan Paul in it.
Yeah. The Thinning. The YouTube Red movie, The Thinning. Absolute cringe. Like, this one is so cringe because he's bald, but he doesn't want to admit that he is bald. And so the amount of work he has
What?
done on his
I
fucking
did
head.
not know Logan Paul was bald. I guess
You
it worked.
did not know that?
No, I
Yeah.
guess it worked.
Again, this like look at the amount of Photoshop they've put on his fucking face, and in this he doesn't even look human. What the fuck is this?
Like,
I know. So watch this. If you Google Logan,
that looks so bad.
Paul
I feel so bad for like
bald.
the fucking
you can see
SFX workers. Or
you can
whatever.
see why he doesn't. You can see why he doesn't.
And is that a
There it
wig
is.
or is he just?
He was
Oh.
25 and his hairline has receded so much. And this is another one where his hair blew backwards and it receded even more. And then he got a hair transplant in 2021.
got
Of course.
He's got a
Yeah,
head.
before and after. It's fucking nuts. I'm gonna save
He's got a 20
that.
head.
This isn't a forehead anymore. This is a fucking 20 head. Jesus. Yeah, so he got
Oh fuck! And this is coming from someone with a receding hairline. Like, oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
yeah,
Oh,
he got
God.
a hair transplant for sure.
Oh, oh man.
He
I'm
says he
someone
was
with a receding hairline, and that's whew, boy.
yeah, it's crazy. So stupid. I was wrong about Logan Paul's hair loss reversal. Okay. Yeah, so basically he had a hair transplant and
Man,
it's so funny how he covers up his forehead and stuff and he's like, "Oh yeah, insane hair regrowth." Like, yeah, fucking right. So
Man, the way some types of gender affirming care are just.
and it's funny, they're like, "Why do you want to
Everywhere.
block gender affirming care?" And it's like, you do realize that a hair transplant is gender affirming care,
Yeah.
you fucking
Why
idiot.
don't you just stay bald then?
Yeah, stay bald, you fucking idiot. He trained with drama coaches and the comedy troops The Groundlings. What? Oh my god. He wrote the screenplay for an adult comedy, Airplane Mode,
It's just a rip off of Airplane.
which was described as American Pie for Gen Z. And it was described by Paul himself as Expendables with internet stars.
What?
It was-
How?
It was originally planned for 2017 release, but wasn't released until 2019.
How is it both of
being
those
delayed.
things? That's the
I-
thing. Those two things are completely different. Would you like this red book or this blue book? Both?
No. Would you like this? It's like, would you like this red book or would you like this 1997 Honda Miata gear shift system? Like, that's exactly the fucking dog shit that they
Oh,
come up
God.
with. Yes.
Expendables?
Airplane Mode 2019 with 2.1 out of 10 out of almost 6,000 votes. That makes sense.
You've seen Airplane before, right?
Of course, it's a
Yeah.
fucking classic.
Like,
All right, let's live
think
react
this
to
is
this
just
fucking
a
trailer.
I would think that this would be just a fucking rip of that.
Pretty much. But let's find out what this movie's actually like, okay? Airplane Mode. Logan Paul comedy movie HD.
HD.
Ace Entertainment Films.
Okay, seriously, what is #Agon? Bro, it's the biggest social media convention
King
ever.
Batch.
Yeah, man, #Agacon. Everyone's gonna be there. People get lit at conventions.
Is that like a thing?
Let's do it! Yeah! We're all gonna be on the same flight. Are you ready, man?
That seems very weird. This is too weird. This is not how humans speak.
Hide your drugs and hide your liquors, cause we searching everybody around here.
Welcome aboard Flight 1524. We are always surprised when you choose us. Please turn your cellular to airplane setting. I'm ready to die and turn my... What the hell is going on? It's your cell phone!
This is like the most boomer thing of like
Boomer
cell
thing.
phones will kill you.
I need you to figure this out.
Maybe someone else has a plan.
Leave Reggie alone! Think straight.
You're right.
I got this.
You're not a terrorist, are you, mate?
No, I'm a social media sensation.
There is no social media convention. With all of you dead.
Why? What?
Give me that selfie stick!
I wonder how much they paid Nick Swartzen to be in this dog shit movie.
Do you know how to drive a 767?
Did it for free. It's charity. Tax write-off.
I don't know if I got this.
I mean, if you don't got this, then who got this?
I guess I'm gonna need to get this.
Oh, this best gonna get got,
Ain't
then.
nobody better to go and get this than get me.
What the fuck was that at the end with the whole... Oh my god. If this plane crashed in real life, we could have saved future generations. He makes The Room look like a masterpiece. The most unrealistic part of this trailer is that Logan Paul wasn't the one to take a selfie with the dead bodies.
True. Fuck.
I wish this was the plane Homelander tried to save. The film nobody was waiting for. I have genuine concerns for those who actually like this movie. 6,000 upvotes and 13,000 dislikes. Logan, gonna release this in 2020. COVID, I'm gonna save humanity. I'm rooting for the villain. Please manage to crash that plane.
Honestly?
The pilots are dead. Take selfies with dead bodies. It's still too soon, Logan. See, there's this thing called a screenwriter. Hire one. Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, I'm a social media sensation. Oh my god. Like, no one talks like that. Like, what is going on?
Watching this trailer makes me want to visit a certain forest in Japan. And also the fact they try to make it airplane, where it's like airplane mode, it's an airplane instead of being tangled up like the movie.
Yeah.
It's an airplane dabbing, and you're like, that's so cringe. The Dewey, I expect nothing, and I was still let down replica in Malcolm in the Middle is not enough. And like the sun Earth distance to represent what I feel when I discover the existence of this movie. Yeah, I don't know. This is,
I thought you were coming that off
was
the top
broken
of your
English.
dome.
That was broken English. No.
I thought that was just off the top of your dome. I was up like, damn. Yeah, legit. Put that fucking meme up right now.
Well, there
like,
goes 3 minutes of my life I won't get back. The true hero of the plane crash. What style of acting do you call this? Vine acting? Influencer technique? It's definitely a thing. The best movie of the year.
You know
Can't
what's
wait to
funny
watch.
though? Despite this having a bigger budget, I feel like I've seen Vine movies that have like better like everything.
I mean,
better
it's,
story, better fucking...
like it's not hard when the like rock bottom is your fucking gauge.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So so what was Logan Paul doing with CoffeeZilla besides
fuck,
suing
I
him?
honestly don't even know anymore. Fuck. He was just being a bitch. And like he was like,
As
yeah,
is
I'm gonna sue
tradition.
you. And like people are just reacting like, yeah, if he sues him, it's gonna be just a slap suit because there's nothing can really sue him on.
He's like, oh, it's defamation. It's like, okay, then let's discover and let's find out if it's defamation.
Well,
you fucking
no,
idiot.
See, it won't. You won't even. I'm pretty sure you won't even need to do discovery
Mm-hmm.
because Logan Paul is a public figure. You need something called actual malice. Actual malice is one of the highest standards in the court of law. Basically, meaning that Logan Paul has to prove that CoffeeZilla not only defamed him, but also, for this, one of the highest things for this type of thing, where it's like, not only has to prove that CoffeeZilla defamed him, but he has to prove that CoffeeZilla at the time of making it and publishing it knew that it was not only false, but he intended to create harm towards Logan Paul in some way. And that's almost impossible to prove. That's a state of mind.
Yeah.
That's not something that's easily provable. He'd have to have like receipts or like basically
He'd have to have him.
confession.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nothing short of him going, I want to fucking kill you and I'm going to
Essentially.
turn this into a whole fucking shit show because fuck you and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Without something like that, there's like really no real way. I mean, you can
Jesus.
kind of like, I guess through like other type of circumstantial evidence prove it. I'm not a lawyer, I'm just an idiot. So, but that's basically, it's one of the highest standards. You have to prove a state of mind. There's no way that's just not easy
Yeah.
to prove.
Yeah.
He's not winning it. it might possibly
It's
just
gonna
get
be
thrown
stupid.
out.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, because
Wasting the court's time.
literally wasting the court's time.
We got
and
fucking Better Call
resources.
Saul over here.
Like,
Do you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
contact us 8100.
8100 108 88 81 81 36 27
Tajir.
555 0199 .com .net .sbcgoal
Avenue.
at gmail.com. Just throw that whole thing out there. So yeah, just make sure that you understand the law before you start suing people. This is
No,
America.
it's
This is
not
America.
to.
This is America.
It's-
This is America.
literally, you can sue anyone for any reason.
Exactly.
Literally,
Whatever you
I
fucking
could
want.
sue you because I don't like your pants, and then that's it.
And then I'll counter sue you because I like your pants a lot and they should be mine. Therefore, something about acquiring property. I don't know. There's a law for that.
Yeah, there's something
Fucking
there. Yeah, no,
done.
yeah, but like also, it's probably also unlikely that he'll even really follow through with his threat.
Yeah.
Just because
He's a
the
bitch.
amount of he's a bitch and the amount of money.
That too.
He's a money bitch. You know, he's
Yeah.
gonna lose a lot of money if he does that. I don't think he wants to do that.
Nope.
He just wants to get the accusation so that his fans, the people that would otherwise not support him, are like, oh, CoffeeZilla's being dumb or
Yeah.
whatever. So,
But we know
all of
he's
the
not.
allegations are false. Like, basically trying to,
Yeah.
like, blind themselves to the situation. Willful ignorance. There we go. Word of the day.
Willful ignorance. The more you know.
There's more drama in, like, the D&D and Magic community.
We'll get to that next week. But give us the rundown.
The rundown.
What's the why?
It's,
Why is the drama?
Like Logan Paul, Wizards of the Coast is a bitch.
I remember. They were scamming people so much with their stupid re-releases that they had to con Yu-Gi-Oh people into promoting it on YouTube, right?
Yes, but also no.
No, yes, but what am I missing? What am I missing?
But also, that's not the only thing. The thing I'm particularly talking about is something that will damage them still. And like the current theory is that the reason they're releasing a movie right now, and D&D is releasing a D&D movie coming to a theater near you in March.
Wizards of the Coast.
Wizards of the Coast, yes. And the reason Magic has been releasing so many sets recently, especially back to back, like in the last year or 2 years or something, they've ramped up production of new releases of sets. Obviously generating more money. Really, really frequently, and people are thinking that the reason why is because they want to build up capital because they're pretty sure that they're going to get a bunch of lawsuits right now.
From the movie?
Not from the movie. Oh, they're raking in profits from that and from the sets in order to have like a cushion,
Enough-
a bank, stuff, money in the bank, in order to be able to fund lawsuits that are probably going to that they're going to be initiating, and B, that they're going to get countersued for.
For what?
Because in the new D&D set, they're essentially saying that if you use anything that's not a book or PDF, and you make over like $700,000 in revenue, and you use anything similar to the D&D brand, how do you call it? That's copyright infringement, and you got to license with us now.
So who would that affect?
It might affect Stranger Things, because it's got D&D in it.
I mean, basically any TV show that even tries to reference it or any bullshit,
any
right?
TV, like it's super
If they're
fucking
like,
broad.
oh, you're a nerd. Oh, bazinga, because of the D&D. And they're like, we'll get you because that was before.
Yeah.
So,
Literally. And then fucking how do you call it? Roll30. I don't know if you know who they are.
YouTubers, I'm assuming?
They're kind of YouTubers. Yeah, they run, or they're more like on Twitch, I think.
Internet people, basically.
No, there's
Roll30.
it's an internet thing. I forgot if that's like the full name or
Roll20?
Roll20, I think maybe.
I think it's 20 because I
No,
was like,
that's the app for D&D. There's like a podcast or something like that, like a video podcast.
Roll20, online virtual tabletop for pen and paper RPGs. So that would be it.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
would be
fucked.
the thing. So that's on the verge too, probably because it's kind of branded after D&D a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though it's for general tabletop thing.
Mhm.
But more importantly, there's a podcast, a really popular one, that would basically just go defunct as well because they're a huge fucking like thing.
Mhm.
And they use D&D as their like set thing. Like that's their show. They play D&D and they stream it and people love it. It's fucking huge. And that's gonna break them too. Like that, that's gonna be it. There's someone that just makes videos about D&D. They're gonna get hit too. They're already preempting a lawsuit. He already got the email like, oh, you have to sign on with us. And the thing is, a lot of people aren't signing these things because then they would be admitting that their product is owned by Wizards of the Coast, because part of the contract is not only copyright infringement, but if you use their stuff, whatever you make is theirs, essentially.
That's stupid.
So the podcast would stop being theirs if they make over 700,000, and Wizards will be like, no, we own that now because you use D&D in your thing. And
well,
yeah, that's essentially like the long and short of it, more or less. They're just being really scummy with the law, and apparently they've tried to do this before. So if for those of you who don't know, D&D is split up into sets depending on different releases and rules and how things work. There's D&D 1, obviously, everyone talks about it. It's really popular. One of the two most popular right now is D&D 3.5 and
D&D's nuts. And that's all the time we have.
Tune in next time for the resolution of this grand story.
Books of Friday. Remember to like, subscribe. Spotify. Oops, before I do the Spotify. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, good night.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Spotify.
Good night. We're going to sleep.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.
Welcome back to... Sorry. You fucking yawned. Okay.
It's illegal.